Hello and welcome to the Build with Bear Workshop. My name's Pat Bear, and this is a bonus stream. It's a Build with Bear bonus stream. I'm going to throw the Bear Cave, the Lego, the Scythe, the Moat into chat. If you're here and you're a subscriber, you can throw those emotes back at me. If you're not a subscriber, you can just say hi. That's totally okay. We're in the Hangout Zone here. Gary Nature's here. Hi, Gary. This is the Hangout Zone, the pre-show intro portion where we're getting ready to do some Hearthstone. No model kit building. That is tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. Continue working on a cool kit. Today is just about. Oh, we are at 40 subscribers. If you want to give yourself, hit that notification button. Let us know. I had the thing up here that we were at 39 out of 40. But we are not. We are at 40 out of 40, so I'll take that away. We don't need to worry about that. Epic Open World subscriber with Prime. That's 20 months. Thank you, Epic Open World, for doing that. Hitting the applause. Thanks so much. For those that don't know, 40 is what we're looking at. Oh, and Gary subscribed a tier 1. They've subscribed for 7 months. Thank you so much for renewing your subscription, Gary. Hitting the applause for that as well. Thank you so much for that. I believe the tick up to 40 is because Epic Open World renewed. Because Gary, even though you're subscribed for a tier 1, that is an auto renew, and I keep that up. But that notification is great. Thank you so much for doing that. And I'll throw some emotes in again. But yeah, well, basically we got a thing around here where I'm trying to get to that 40 a month. More than 40 is fantastic. If we're doing more than 40, that's great. But 40 a month, plus the fact that a couple people are tier 2, plus a little bit of bits and coins every month, means that we're looking at hitting the payout every month, which is great for me continuing to do this channel. So that's rad. If you're like, Pat, it's the afternoon, what's happening? Well, on Wednesday night, I did a model kit building stream instead of playing games. So there was no bonus stream this week. And part of the fact that I hit $150 on Patreon every month is I do bonus streams. And I wanted to do a bonus stream this week. So I found time in the afternoon. I wasn't going to do it tonight. I have a thing. So I decided I would do an afternoon stream. It's an early stream. For some people, this is a morning stream, I realize. But there are folks out there who watch my streams, and it's always a morning stream for them. So, not a big deal to me. Happy Thanksgiving, Pat. Happy to give Jeff Bezos money to you. Thank you. This is a morning stream for me, Laugh says Gary. Yes. Yeah, for Gary and a few other West Coast folks, this is technically still the morning, and it will be I'll be wrapping up, and it'll be like, I guess it's afternoon. So good morning to y'all, and also happy Thanksgiving to you, Epic. Yes, using your Twitch Prime token, for me, if you have Amazon Prime and you link it to Twitch, you have that Prime Gaming token, not using it is costing you money. So you might as well use it. And if you want to use it on me, well, that's great too, because then I get that. And it's the same cut. There is no different. The only difference between a tier 1 subscription and a Prime subscription is that you have to auto renew a Prime. You have to manually renew a Prime. It's not auto renew. So that's the only difference as far as I'm concerned, vis-a-vis how the cut or anything like that. Now, if you got more with Prime Gaming, well, that'd be pretty cool. If you got more with regular, that would also be pretty cool. Having less with either would be bad, and I'm glad they haven't done that. Who knows? It's Twitch. They don't make decisions that benefit most people. Harold is now hosting the stream. Thank you, Harold, for that host. Appreciate that very much. I'm going to load up Hearthstone because we're going to get going in a little bit. Yeah. I'm hoping a few more folks decide to join us today. If they don't, that's okay. This is a weird time. I barely advertised it. I don't stream in the afternoons ever. Hearthstone is already not a big ticket stream for my community, I understand, compared to some other things I do. But it was something like, hey, you know what? I check in with Hearthstone just about every day. I figured why not do it on stream. It's mid-morning for me. I have a Monster Energy drink and ready to eat leftover turkey and stuffing. Heck yeah. I had a turkey sandwich last night. Excellent. Dark meat turkey sandwich. Very great. Was very happy to have that. Let's see. What are my quests looking at right now? Oh, I got to take 20 turns. We will definitely take 20 turns in the course of playing games. So that's my daily. Actually, let's go. I'm going to retweet my own tweet, see if the people want to come and hang out. That's okay if they do. If they don't, if it's a small little stream, that's okay. I'll be doing this about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how I'm feeling after an hour and a half. Let's go to the games here, and here we're at. Um, now, you may not have seen this because I've only done one stream since this all changed over. Quest system has changed. Now there are daily quests and weekly quests, and because there is a pretty universally disliked tavern pass kind of thing, they've gotten rid of just do a quest a day and get gold. I will say, I don't hate it as much as other people do. It is certainly slower. The progress is slower. You get a bunch of rewards up front, but then it just takes longer and longer to do things. Not getting that gold for doing daily quests, I think, is a mistake because getting gold means you can then get packs and then you can get new cards and it encourages you to play. Um, and I think that it resets every expansion, and I don't think that's great. I don't have it. I don't hate it either. You can get stuff for doing different activities. Yes. So the real thing is, I haven't gone down the rabbit hole of like, okay, how many extra things do I need? I will say the rewards are worse, and I am opening less packs in a week than I used to, and I think that sucks. Because it's just not as. Epic says my mother made me take a bunch of turkey home. It did not take much convincing. Yes, we did get some leftovers. We went with two neighbors that are in our bubble, in our pod, and we got some leftovers. I'm excited about all of those leftovers. Um, but yeah, I would say I don't love this thing. I will say this: it is overshadowing what I think is a pretty good expansion. Now, to be fair, I think Corrupt is an interesting mechanic that is going to live in Wild because I think the Corrupt cards are pretty fascinating. That mechanic is interesting. I think all of the new versions of all of the old gods are bad. Um, I think New Yogg is the best of them. I think it needs less of the wheel, less options. New Cthulhu is just so slow. Having them be New Cthulhu needs to be changed. We'll look at that. Let's look at Cthulhu. I'll talk to you about Cthulhu and how I'm mad about it. We'll just do legendary and we'll look at it that way. Um, so here's Cthulhu, the Shattered. You started the game. You play this card. It breaks into pieces, and it's five cost spells. Now, you can put this in a deck without any minions because this card doesn't start in your deck as a minion, so it's fine. You have to play all five of those, and they do different things. And when you play all five, then this 10 cost card goes into your deck again. It doesn't go into your hand. It doesn't automatically play. It goes into your deck. So not only do you have to play five cost spells that you draw from your deck, you then also have to then play a 10 cost card after that. And then it just only deals 30 damage randomly split among all enemies. And there's no buffing to it. It's, I would say, way worse than Cthulhu, which you build a deck around. Building a deck around this card feels bad. Look, are there ways to cheat out? Yes. There are ways to cheat out your spells. There are ways to play spells at a discount. There are ways to build around it. But this isn't worth building a deck around. Cthulhu is worth building a deck around. The original Cthulhu. So that's a real bummer. I think they need to put it in your hand. I think putting it in your deck is they got to change that. It's not overpowered. Also, one of the 5 costs, you have to target an enemy minion. And that's not fair because sometimes your opponent doesn't have minions. So that makes it a dead card. Yeah, so I have had no luck with that deck. I've tried variations of it. What am I playing? That's a good question. We go back to my collection and look at my decks. I primarily play Wild, as many of you know. Here's my Priest deck where I was attempting to make Cthulhu work. using Convincing Infiltrator and some and Deathlord as just stalling mechanics. Using Radiant Elemental to lower the cost of my spells, and using some card generation or draw mechanics to get the parts of Cthulhu. There's a better version of this deck, I'm sure, but it's not good and I don't enjoy it. So I'm not going to keep trying it. I am playing Evolve 2020. This is my new Evolve deck. It takes advantage of Pitmaster, which is fine to play on its own, and even better playing Corrupted. It uses Devolving Missiles, which I think is pretty good. It uses Revolve. I think I'm going to take out Devolving Missiles, and I'm taking Devolving Missiles out, and I'm putting Devolve back in. But instead of Devolving Missiles, I'm going to keep Revolve. Because Revolve, even if it affects our board, it does affect the opponent's board. I think it works better because it does target every minion instead of Devolving Missiles, which sometimes doesn't target because it's random, which it hits. So we also have Cage Match Custodian, which draws your weapon, and our only weapon is Bogspine Knuckles. And then we put in Dread Corsair so that if we play Knuckles, we always have a minion on the board. Because sometimes you don't have any minions on your board, but it's turn 5, and you'd love to play Knuckles, and you'll want to wait another turn. So that is the wild version of this deck. The standard version of this deck, oh yeah, we're going to put that. That's right. The standard version of this deck uses Custodian, uses Wandmaker as another low-cost minion, because it gives you some good one-cost spells in Shaman are great. Takes advantage of Revolve and Mutate. Uses Farsight to draw some of your top-end stuff to make it cheaper. Takes advantage of Horde Pillager because Horde Pillager doesn't necessarily make sense for my needs in Evolve Wild because you have so many other Evolve cards. In Evolve Standard, you're really only working with Bogstroke and you're working with Knuckles. So to evolve your board, because the other evolve cards are in Wild, you really need Knuckles, and so being able to immediately equip the weapon by playing this, and then you also have a 4-drop, is great. It really is necessary. And then some top-end stuff. I'm not sold 100% on Mogu, but Mogu with Mutate is great because it makes it a 10-drop, so you don't even necessarily have to rush it, as long as you have some minions on the board, or your opponent has minions on the board. But there are plenty of times where this card feels a little dead. And then Faceless is great because you can make one of your, you can play this and mutate, not mutate, but you can transform a totem into a 5-cost minion, which is great for evolving. So that's the standard one. I don't play a lot of standard. No, I don't want to do that. I play some standard. I don't play a lot of it. And then I have a Secret Death Rattle deck, which I'm still tweaking. The basic plot of this deck is, or plan of this deck is, I got out of a pack, my first legendary out of a pack was, my only one, is Maxima Blastenheimer. And she summons a minion from your deck, and that attacks the enemy hero and then dies. Well, if it's going to die anyway, it might as well be a Death Rattle. And if I'm going to get Death Rattles, I might as well play Cthulhu, which is a great Death Rattle to have. Jewel of N'Zoth, summon some Death Rattles that died. And, of course, Tonk, because it's fun to say. Is this deck good? No. Does this deck need a lot of tweaking? Yes. Does this deck actually need to have a secret package? Maybe. Maybe the secret package is the bad part of this deck, and I really need to just put more Death Rattles, but I don't want too many Death Rattles because, like, should I have this Death Rattle in there? Should I have this Death Rattle in there? Should I only have Cthulhu and Tonk? But what if I don't draw those, and those cost a lot, so maybe I should have a low cost. Broomstick is also great for playing those Death Rattles, riding them in, and taking advantage of them. Mystery Winner, just get a secret, so you don't need all your secrets. Carrion Studies should probably go because I don't need more Death Rattles. It's great to decrease the cost of a Death Rattle, but I don't want to be putting so many extra Death Rattles in the pool. So, what goes in it? Does another Open the Cages go in there? Does another Spider Bomb go in there? Spider Bomb I could see going in there. Play Dead. Maybe another Feign Death. Yeah, you know what? Let's put another Feign Death in there. Oh, I only have one Feign Death. Do I have enough? No. Okay, well, I only have one Feign Death, turns out. I don't play a lot of Death Rattle decks, it turns out. But I have another 9 lives, so I can do that. Yeah, I got another 9 lives. So let's take a Carrion Studies out. Is it bad putting a 3-drop in instead of a 1-drop? Yeah. Is this deck going to be good anyway? Not really. Phase Stalker also. So one of the reasons to have a deck like this, to use Phase Stalker and use the secret package is playing Phase Stalker and then using your hero power. You're attacking your opponent, and then also you are whittling down your deck some, and you're putting some in there. Also, Pack Tech is good with Death Rattles. That also puts another Death Rattle in your pool. And let's see. Yeah, Petting Zoo is also just good because 3/3 for 3 isn't great, but 2/3 for 3 is fantastic. All right, I like that. I like having a Carrion Studies, even if we don't play the Death Rattle it pulls, but it also we could pull a Tonk. We could pull one of the Death Rattles we want. And in fact, let's start with that deck. Because our quest for today is to take 20 turns. We haven't actually played any Hearthstone yet. We've just been talking. So let's actually play a game of Hearthstone. Let's get some Hearthstone in. That's my standard, but we're going to Wild, where I am 4. Look at it, playing 4. Look at that. So let's start out with Secret Death Rattle. See where we go. Shouldn't be too hard to get a Wild game going. Boy, when are we going to see a digital TCG like this come out and say, hey, if you play in Standard, you just have every card available. We're not going to make you crack packs go Wild. That would be a game that costs money. So we wouldn't have a big enough install base at launch, probably. Free-to-play games want you to open packs and not have all the cards available, traditionally. So it wouldn't be free-to-play. Now, is Hearthstone really free-to-play? It is. It's not super free-to-play, but it is. All right, we don't need either of these. We're going to keep Tonk in hand just because Tonk is great. But yeah, I think, like, if you have every card available, you definitely got to pay like a fee. Yeah, maybe it's a monthly fee, I don't know, but part of it is just like I haven't unlocked all the I haven't gotten all the cards. I need to get gold to open to packs, or maybe I'll buy packs. I'm not going to buy packs, but maybe I will. Okay, so we have a 2-drop. That's good. We've got our Jewel, so we need to play some of our minions, but we do have the minions we want to play. And next turn we can get if this doesn't get triggered, and it's not going to get triggered. So next turn, we'll put some things on the board. I'm not playing this yet. I will play it. We already have one of our mechs, so I'd rather build a bit of a board. And we're just going to do this here to get the discount for later. We don't want that. This is a fun thing. I wouldn't mind having this come back. So we'll keep that. I appreciate the fact, Pat, that you build decks because they are fun and not optimal. Anytime I play in games where I'm customizing anything, my brain always goes optimal. Oh, yeah, Epic. That is... When I first started playing this game, I wanted to win. And then I realized I'm not great at Hearthstone. I'm okay at Hearthstone. I understand how to play Hearthstone. We're playing... Great. Res Priest. My least favorite kind of priest. Well, if we're playing Res Priest, we might as well get some Death Rattles on the board. Cool. Got another Tonk. Luckily, our opponent is playing a Death Rattle, and we're playing a lot of Death Rattles. Yeah, I mean, that's just my thing. I like playing fun decks, because I might as well lose a bunch. Cool. Well, I don't want that to be in your res pool, but I kind of have to be in the res pool, and we're going to squelch you because I do not need to hear you, ever. That's going to go in your res pool because it needs to be in your res pool, and I don't care. But we're going to squelch that person because we got an audience, and I don't want to hear this person's emote. And cool. Cool. Fun. On turn 8, we can play Tonk and play Play Dead, which is great. So we will do that then. We'll put this here. Play a secret. It's kind of why the only MTG I like now is unsets. They are designed just to be fun and wacky and like meta gag. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Well, we could trigger a death rattle on this turn, but I'd rather just take the L on this one. Not having the ability to kill this on this turn is a huge bummer. I hate it. I wish I could kill this because it's the perfect 5/5 perfect card to pull out of our opponent's deck. We are not winning this, but I might as well take some turns, do some stuff for that. Yeah. We might as well take some turns, have some fun, show what this deck can do, and then yeah. We're just going to have fun with this deck. That's the best we can have, is just have fun with it and get our turns in for our quest. And also, like, you know, I don't beat this deck. This deck sucks. I hate it. Great, you have Entomb. Awesome. So we don't even get the death rattles off of that. It didn't die. So we could have used Rush in there. We didn't. And we get Pack Tactics. Because our opponent has a lot of other res effects, and they're just going to keep resing things. So we're going to run out of steam before they run out of steam. We also still can't kill this. So we really need to draw our Spider Bomb. But we're not getting our Spider Bomb yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this so that we guarantee that this dies. There was a chance that was going to die. It didn't, which is a bummer. And we're going to discover a secret. And we'll do Open the Cages. That's probably not the best one, but that's the one I'm going with. We can play this next turn. We do have a Tonk now in our Death Rattle pool. But yes, because now we have this as well. All right, we got a Tonk back. That's good. We'll do that. And we'll lesson. Hello, welcome, Kalu. Happy to have you here. Welcome. This is our random afternoon bonus stream. That is great. That is the best card to get rezzed of any of the cards our opponent's side of the board. Happy to see that one. Okay, getting some healing in. And healing that up to 5, which we don't love to see. But we'll kill this. This will die. This will die. We'll send some damage to the board. Yeah, we're just going to have a lot of trouble taking this out. We're just going to have so much trouble taking this out. Freezing is probably actually great. So how is the Hearthstone scene nowadays? It used to be a big deal when expansion came out. Now it seems kind of whatever. So Epic, as I said, pretty not so long ago in this stream, Things are rough right now not because of the expansion. The expansion is pretty fun, and a lot of people do come back to the game for an expansion like this. Really, what's happening is, unfortunately, what ends up happening a lot with this expansion is that let's do that. Whatever. We're gonna quit out of this game. It's fine. We lost this game. Have you tried the duels game mode? I have enjoyed it. Gary, I don't enjoy duels. I like building my deck and playing my deck. I don't like I don't like the mechanic of building your deck as you go and unlocking things. So, and also having to play against other people. I just don't enjoy it. Yeah, it's just not my thing. So like I said, this expansion's pretty interesting. I like the corrupt cards a bit. We're gonna go over to Evolve. I think a lot of the cards are neat and interesting. The big problem with this expansion is that also they went with a new system for gold and for unlocking things. This Tavern Pass, and the Tavern Pass is really bad. It's really poorly designed. It is designed to be great for new players, but this game doesn't get a flood of new players, and without really fundamentally changing the game, you're not encouraging new players. So all it does is discourage people that come back for an expansion and discourage people who play it consistently. And that's not everybody, because some people, like I said, maybe like Gary's been enjoying duels. Some people like duels. I also don't enjoy watching content that people make of duels. So folks that put like YouTube videos up of them playing Hearthstone, I don't watch their duel videos because I just don't enjoy watching duels. Like, I don't care if you went on a 12-win run. That's why I don't watch YouTube videos of Arena. I don't care about Arena. Duels is just a different arena to me. Okay, so we are hard. We're going to keep this. We're going to hard mulligan except for Firefly, because that way we can at least build a board early game. Ooh, all right, great. We're living the turn 3 dream. If you've watched me play, you know what the turn 3 dream is. The turn 3 dream is, on turn 3, we're going to play Desert Hare, Coin, Evolve. All right, our opponent is playing Cthulhu Priest. Hopefully that is not just Res Priest with also Cthulhu. I don't think it is. I hope that this is like Death Rattle Draw Priest, maybe. They're not playing a what do you call it? They're not playing a quest on turn 1, so I'm not 100% sure. This could be also Reno Priest, or Highlander Priest. Cast a spell, add a priest card. Okay, so this is just trying to have spells for that. They also could be playing New Yogg. This could be a dual one. I've seen that. We are going to play this here because we are building a board next turn, and then we can increase the board. Yeah, we're going to increase the cost and our mana cost for our board. Also, this is good for reload. Okay, yeah, reducing the cost of your spells. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, this is probably the better version of what I was trying to do, which is a deck that you can actually play the new Cthulhu in. Okay. That is a way to get rid of that. Yep, clear my board up. But that's okay. All right, you're restoring your health. Yeah. Discover a spell. Yeah. Our opponent has a good opening hand for what they're trying to do. Okay, yeah, even increase the health, sure. And create new spells, yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel like they are playing Yogg. Maybe they're playing both Yoggs. I don't know. But all I know is we are winning the board right now. Hi, here's our board. We are going to give our opponent 2 coins, which I don't love. But we're going to have some spiders, which is great. We can evolve those later. Yeah. Also, we at any time can revolve. We can do some damage to our board. This deck we're playing, it doesn't necessarily matter too much to mess up their res pool, but I would like to make this less impactful, especially if you put other buffs on it. there are a few cards I would like to take care of there. Okay. Weird. Weird. Well, we definitely want that to be a less dramatic 4, and we can make this better. So we can revolve. We can also kind of decrease this cost by doing some trades. I don't mind that. And then we can just evolve up. I think that's the plan. So we'll do this here. Do this here. Do that. We're just dropping this cost. We could play it and then have it for next turn, but I'd actually rather save that, I think, for like the second swing of this. So instead, let's just build this. Ooh, I don't mind that. I like, yeah, I don't mind that. And then we'll do that. Great. We're building up our board because that way we can play Knuckles and we can make these even bigger. We've got a defensive tool right now. Our opponent has a bunch of spells that they, random spells, so who knows what they're going to be able to play this turn. They can certainly heal themselves a bit if they want. Okay. Yeah, Hysteria. All right. Well, I got to draw some cards at least. Now our board is clear. So, it's turn 5. We can play our weapon and this and just only evolve that. We can start to rebuild our board. I'm thinking we just rebuild our board again, knowing that we have this to play at any point. Let's rebuild our board some, because evolving only one thing doesn't seem like the way to go. But we will do this just to put a little pressure on the board. There we go. There's not much pressure, but it's a little bit of pressure. And also, this survives Mass Hysteria. And our opponent probably isn't going to play their other Mass Hysteria if they have a second Mass Hysteria, because I still don't know if this is a singleton deck or not. But I don't imagine they're going to play a second Mass Hysteria there. All right, they're playing Polecat. So, depending on what their deck is like, we're probably going to start seeing their 5-cost minions. And that's not great, but it's not bad. So we'll do this. Get some stuff there. Play this. Just get some minions on the board. I should have swung one of these into here so I could clear it, but it's a 4/5, and there's going to be more problems. I'm not too stressed about that. And ooh, I do like that. I don't mind putting some damage on there. I don't have death rattles for this, per se, but it's still an okay. And we got a little bit of a board here. Cool, give me a legendary. Oh, hell yeah! Look at that! Did you see that? What are the odds that we were going to pull a legendary death rattle and then it triggered? So now we have a 6-drop in our deck that didn't start there. We got ourselves a, that's rad. That's awesome. We're going to go with a wow. And then our opponent cleared the board. I'm imagining this is a singleton deck now, because we have seen no duplicates. This is such an awesome draw. Look at this draw. Look at us rebuilding our board instantly. Instantly rebuilding our board. We are not going to play a totem right now because I don't want a 2-drop, risking a 2-drop. We're going to keep this to fix a problem that may arise, because sometimes you get cards or, minions you don't want. I don't mind that. I actually don't mind drawing. Let's make this bigger, because this is a 6-drop that's not great because it has a great battle cry. So let's draw a card. Hell yeah. Look at that. Perfect. And then when we play our Bog Knuckles, we can play our Bog Knuckles and our Pitmaster, which will be corrupted. Well, we don't love to see that. The 4/4 would have survived. So that's not great. Oh, even better. This is an even better reload. So we'll play this. We'll play Desert Hare. Because this is like, these are not all 3-drops. It's 3-drops and 2-drops. So 3/3-drops is better. Keeping the pressure up on our board is great. And this 3/1 is a disappointment. This 3/1 is both of these cards. Getting a 2/2 Ghoul That's fine. This can get taken out by our opponent's hero power, so that's a bummer. Taunt is good. This will evolve even to something better. This was not our best evolve turn, but it was an okay evolve turn. And again, we have reload here with Pitmaster. So we still have an evolve card. That's not fun. I don't enjoy that. Our board is gone. Could have been worse. We will rebuild our board here. And again, we're going to save this because this will be a 1-drop that will evolve into a 2-drop, and there are just 2-drops that are just awful. So let's rebuild our board again. And we can look at this. Do we want... This is a bad 5-drop. This is not a great 5-drop. This is a bad 3-drop. This is an okay 4-drop. This is a honestly pretty good 3-drop. So we're not going to revolve this. This is pretty bad, but honestly, if we didn't have this, I would revolve. But this is pretty helpful. Our opponent has not played any of the pieces of Cthulhu. Okay, Death Plague. Our opponent has a lot of ways to stop us from building a very big board, which sucks. But so far, we have not seen any pieces of Cthulhu because they reordered their deck, so they might not even drawn any yet, or they're just going to start to draw them. So that's good for us. They also only have 11 health and lost their hero power that heals them. So now they have to rely on spells to heal. Okay, here's a body Cthulhu. All right, they got 1 piece. They are 1 piece in. So we can make that either a different 6-drop or we can devolve into a 5-drop. And I think we're going to devolve to 5-drop and then maybe evolve this. So let's devolve that. Yeah, that's a 4/4. We like to see that. We'll get some face damage in. Let's get a totem. That's going to be their hero power. That's fine. So we'll do this. And we got a better statted by going up to a 7-drop. That's a better statted taunt. That's a 4/6 instead of a 3/5. That worked out great. 1 piece, yes. Gary, they're trying to assemble the 1 piece. The 1 piece was broken of the 5. So we hate to see Raza because now their hero power costs 0, so they can combo us. But I don't know how much of a combo deck this is because this deck is trying to do a lot of things. Yeah, they got to assemble the 4 1 pieces into 1 piece. Here we go. They have now done 2 out of 4. That sucks. While our opponent does not have much health, they do have way more resources than we do, which is a bummer. We still have this Prime. We still have a Doppelgangster, which we can, if we're getting some evolved stuff. We got some evolved things in here. That's good. Dread Corsair coming in. We don't have any Knuckles. We've got an evolve. We've got an unstable evolution. I'm going to play this just for board presence. Now, obviously, these are all our minions are 2-cost minions, so we are going to. This is not great because now our opponent can heal, so that sucks. But we have a better side of our board. That is the issue with Revolve. Revolve can sometimes really help your opponent. This fucking helps our opponent. That sucks. Welcome, everybody. We've got some new folks joining us. I'm just playing Hearthstone on a Friday afternoon. Oh, that is 3 pieces. And our opponent is now healing. That fucking sucks so much. We need a devolve. We definitely need devolve because fucking yikes. Okay. Yeah, but that definitely helps us a bit. That's not a great thing to pull out. But all right, here's Revolve. Let's give us another 1-drop, and we'll give you different cards. Here's the thing: our opponent has lethal. We're gonna let them. We're gonna let them complete their last piece of Cthulhu, or just go face if they just want to win. But we were going to give them the option to do that piece of Cthulhu if they had it. I think that's only fair because it's a pain in the ass to pull Cthulhu. And if they had, you know, played that Cthulhu card and then put Cthulhu in their deck and then just, oh, we did our 20 turns. Great. So we haven't ranked up yet, though. We're close to ranking up. And we lost a star in Platinum. But it's so hard to play the new Cthulhu that I was like, if they're gonna play their card and then pass, I'd keep playing. I'd let them get it. In the same way that, like, if someone plays Cthulhu and then if someone plays Yogg and then the random spell puts Yogg back in their hands, I'm not gonna concede. I'm gonna let them play Yogg again. Like, you get Yogg, you play Yogg. Like, I am fair. Let's do it again with Evolve. You know, it's my best deck, so we'll see. We'll see if we can get a win in. I would love to get a win in. I'll say right now, one deck, no problem. One deck, not happy. I'm with you there. I would rather see them go off with Yogg. Yeah, play Yogg. Or play your Cthulhu. Like, go for it. Okay. We don't want we're going to get a Knuckles because we're keeping this, and we'll keep Pitmaster because we're going to play that. I would rather get some other pieces. I would rather get Firefly. I would rather get, because I'm already going to get this from my deck, so I don't need it to have it. I don't need two in my hand. Dread Corsair so that I can play that on the turn I play. That would be great. We did get Firefly, and we got Chain Gang, which is great. This is a great turn 4 card. Because it means that we theoretically, another card. This might be our turn 3 and turn 4. Because we know what our turn 1 is. Turn 3, that's really good. We would like to have something on the board to then play Bogspine. Playing Bogspine by itself is a bummer. Our opponent has a weapon in there. I'm going to assume that this is either Menagerie Warrior, which is hard to play against but fun, or it is Bomb Warrior, which is not fun to play against, but I will see it out. It is not Bot Warrior, which is just having the advanced hero power. Okay, this could be Pirate Warrior. This is not the weapon that they pulled, so I don't necessarily think it's Pirate Warrior because that means they have other weapons, because this did not get any other. As soon as it goes from scoring hits to head DPS economy, that's just not what I signed up for. My most raging thing for me in any game opponent, whether real or AI, starts healing themselves. Yeah, I mean, big heals are tough. I mean, here's the thing. A priest class, I should say, is going to heal. And I don't mind a priest class healing because they're the priest class. Now, do I love that there's a card that heals you for 12? No. Do I love Healing Rain for Shaman? I don't love it as much, but it's okay. All right, upgrade. Cool, cool, cool. We do have, because we have the other Chain Gang. All right, this is Pirate Warrior. This is Pirate Warrior. I don't have any rush things. I use my coin, so I can't use Bogspine now to get rid of that. So all I can do is build up a board. Now, I could, if I really was afraid, I could have explosive evolved this into something that isn't this mech. But I'm okay with that right now. I might do that for the other one. Dread Corsair, okay. All right, either our opponent has patches in its hand or doesn't have patches. And I'm fine with either. Now, unfortunately, we can't get through this. We're only going to evolve 2 things. We can clear this with Knuckles, and then we're hoping, our hope is that we evolve one of these 2 minions into something that has Rush. We also have the benefit of we can use Mutate if we really need to. We also can use Doppelgangster next turn, so we are setting ourselves the next turn, and our health is pretty okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm gonna run the risk. This risk did not pay off. We are gonna get a 4/4 when this dies, and theoretically it can hit if they play another pirate. My honest hope was that we were gonna get a 3-drop rush, and we were gonna be able to take that out. We didn't. But we do have a good next turn. This is corrupted for future turns, which is good. And our opponent doesn't have... Okay, yeah, I was like, our opponent should have pirates. Cool, that died. Now we got a 4/4. Don't mind that. Okay. Okay, all right, you're going to clear. Oh, that went face. And, oh, cool, 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 cool. That also went face. So you're just going to go face with all these cards, huh? You're just going to go face? You're not going to respect my 4/4? Just going to go face. All right. Well, you go face. I'm going to build a stupendous board. Put these down. I'm going to evolve this. Ooh, wish I had a free spell there. Wish I had Mutate right now. Wish I had Mutate right now to restore all my mana. But that's okay, because I did this. Hey, look! It's Cthulhu! No, it's Shield Bearer. It does look like Cthulhu, though. It's got Cthulhu's eye, and I love that. No, we got some healing. Hey, we got some healing. That's fun. And we got some taunts that are big. That's very fun. Let's shut down these pirates. Our health isn't too good, but we're going to get, hopefully, 6 healing. So that's great. And we can evolve some of these things into even bigger friends, because we got explosive. We can also evolve a taunt. If our opponent puts a taunt in the way, we could just evolve through it. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to keep this 2/7 for a while, because our opponent, it's going to be a little hard for our opponent to get through a 2/7 fast without doing a whole lot. I don't love that. All minions take double damage from spells. Not a huge fan of that, but hey, look at us health. Look at us heal up. We're at 19 health. We got more health than our opponent right now, who will, you know. Okay, yep. So that did 8. Yep, that is awful. That is an awful card for us to have. That's got to go. That has to go. And that's how it's going to go, because that's great for us. That's not great. But, and we'll do that. Now we got a 10/10. That's pretty rad. And we'll just build our board back up a bit. I'm saving this and these as another, like, somehow our opponent cleared our board, which is possible. Our board gets cleared, we then can do something in a turn. This will also be good with our Evolve or Unstable Evolutions or other Knuckles, just to rebuild the board. And we'll see. That 2/4 had to go. It is disappointing that our Devolve made some 0/2s and we couldn't go face. We maybe should have gone face first, but whatever. Rude. How dare you? Cool. Hey, anytime you see a charge minion have to go into a taunt, that's a win, my friends. It's a big win. What you gonna do? You're gonna get yourself a taunt. Okay. That's good for... Let's play this, because this together is another get out of jail. We need to do something on the board. We're going to build some board presence. We're going to take care of this 4/1 because we don't have any taunts in our way. Maybe we'll get a taunt on a totem. Nope, not talk totem. Not even a heal totem. Heal totem would have been okay. That's all right. We still have a 10-9 with Reborn on the board, so I'm feeling okay about that here. Would I have loved to go in face? Of course. Am I going to be annoyed to go into that 7-7? Yes, but I'm still going to go into that 7-7 because our opponent isn't going to be able to kill that. What does this thing do? What's this do? Oh. Draw a card. Oh, cool. So we got Evolve here. So let's do this. When this dies and it gets reborn, we will probably make it an 8-8 because it'll be an 11 drop. We'll probably evolve into an 8-8. But let's just build the rest of this board up. We're keeping Desert Hare for either to play with Knuckles or to play with other Evolve. So let's just build up our friends here. I like that. Like that. That's fine. So we'll put another on here. Same thing. 5-5. That's pretty good. 1-4. After the survives damage, you do a ghoul. I don't really care about that. 3-4. Let's see. 5-5. 5-4 with Inspire, which is at a 2-2. All right, that was a fun turn. Again, this is a 10 drop. If we make this 10 drop any higher, if it didn't have Reborn with 2 health, we would have made it an 8-8, which is an 11 drop. We could also make this a 12 drop because there's no 13. All right. What are you doing? What are you gonna do? X marks the spot. Okay. Okay. Just go face, just because you can? Okay. Sure. Let's just... Okay, let's just find out what happened. Yeah, this is going to become an 8-8. Cool. That's the 12 drop is an 8-8. So we had that. I just want to let our opponent know, even if they cleared that, if they managed to kill it and then kill it, or kill it once, and then I was going to be okay. Oh, hell yeah, look at that. I'll be able to show you this here. Let's go. We'll take a break here. We got to win, so that rules. But also, we leveled up, so I can show you here. Gameplay. We'll see this. So this is the thing here. It's tracking things, doing whatever. Go down here. What did we get? Let's find out. We played 15 secrets before, so we got some things there. If those go up, you got to click those for it to go up. And then reward tracker. We got ourselves 100 gold because we hit level 25 in it. So, or level 24 or whatever. So we get that. We get 100 gold. That's right. 25 is a legendary. We're going to get a random legendary. That's pretty cool. It should also, that random legendary shouldn't be a legendary we already have. It could be. It shouldn't be. There's a chance it might. Hopefully it won't be. So yeah, here's some bundles and all that. Dark Moon Fair. Let's open some cards. Let's see what we got. Let's open some packs. Oh, we got an achievement. Awesome. These proc before we looked at the cards, which I dislike, but okay, cool. Corrupt gain poisonous. This is a 2-drop you don't want to play on 2 to have poison. This is not a this is an arena card at best. Discover a secret and cast it. Corrupt. Discover 2 secrets. I have not seen Ring Toss get any play. I could see it maybe in a Singleton or Highlander mage deck. Maybe. I don't know. Deal 4 damage. This is kind of fun. This is another arena or duels card that's like kind of fun, but not necessarily what I want to play. Storm Strike. I have not seen any Shaman play this. Maybe in a spell damage Shaman deck, but also no one spell damage shaman just isn't. It's a thing. They keep wanting to make a thing, but it's not. And so we got another circus medic. Cool. Great, great, great. So we're going to go in here and we'll see what our rewards are. We got our collection things. 7 different Madness at Darkmoon Fair mage cards. We got that. Cool. 24 neutrals. Cool. We moved up there. We're nowhere near enough for our random legendary, but that'll be cool. So let's go play some more Hearthstone. Now, obviously, as you play in the beginning, it makes things easier. Now, people that started this that had a lot of gold or spent a lot of money on cards got some of those things. I have not spent $1 on this expansion. All the gold I had was from, at a certain point before a new expansion comes out, I stop opening packs from a previous expansion so that I can get the new ones, which is why I have some holes in my collection. Things that I just didn't want to play. Drink some water. We'll give ourselves a good little retweet here, or apply to my tweet. Great. And all right, we've got. I find it odd with all the talk of loot boxes being bad that CCGs get a free pass. So, it's Epic and World. I don't think they necessarily get a free pass. They get a free pass from people that don't think about them ever. Like, there are a bunch of people that just don't think about those games because they've existed for a while and because they're, like, one of the things that, in my opinion, makes card games like this different from loot is that, one, it is free to play. It's fully free to play. And there are some gacha and loot-based games that are free to play as well. In all honesty, playing this game, there isn't a point in playing card games where you stop benefiting from playing the game. If you only play casual and you don't play ranked, there is a point where it stops. But winning gets you. Now, it used to get you gold, like 3 wins will get you a little bit of gold now, and then eventually there was a point where that stopped. Now there's a point where you stop earning towards it. But gacha games and a lot of loot box games aren't designed for you not to put money into it, and they're designed for you to play it and have more fun if you put money into it. Hearthstone, because you can't buy cards, or you can craft cards with dust, but to get dust you have to disenchant cards, and so you need to buy decks. It is really designed for you to just play it a bunch. So it is, in my opinion, different from loot boxes. But also, this game is heavily criticized and consistently criticized. All right, so we're moving up. Look, on turn 5, if we have a board, we're playing this. On turn 6, we're playing Evolve and Doppelgangster if we don't have the weapon swing. I'm feeling okay about that. Let's just try to build a little bit of a wide board. Our opponent is playing Rogue Shaman. Oh, no, sorry, Rogue Jade Rogue. And I haven't seen Jade Rogue in a long time. Well, I wish I had a coin so I could get rid of this. Honestly, our opponents play Jade Rogue, and that kind of rules. Let's just build a little bit of board. Is this corrupted? No. Is it presence on the board? Yes. We don't want a 2-2 on the board, so we'll get rid of that one. We could evolve this. Yeah, fuck it. Let's evolve it. We've got the weapon to play next turn. This increases our chances that a couple of these survive for our weapon to have some help. Digital ones that are free to play do get kind of a pass. Yes, I do think they get a pass. Also, as I said, Hearthstone players and Hearthstone content creators, streamers and YouTube people, they're not talking about how cool this expansion is or how bad this expansion is. They are only talking about how annoying the changes Hearthstone made right now are in regards to it feeling less free to play and more pay to play or pay to win. Um, all right, so we're going to evolve this. So let's get rid of some people here. We'll figure out what we can get rid of. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We're going to decrease this for a later turn. We can't do that now. We might as well go face with this. Got that there. And then we'll take that out. And now we have built a little board. Is anything bad about this? Do we want to get rid of? Yeah, I'd rather have this be a 6-drop. A better 6-drop. That's not necessarily a better one, but it's on the board. We'll take it. We do have a refresh here, and we can play this for one if we have to, but it'll probably be free. Physical trading cards games don't have a free play version. It's purchase and play and invest heavily to be competitive, and also there's a built-in obstacles to keep you having to buy. Indeed, totally. TCGs in a box are kind of the only fair thing. Yeah, I love that Magic the Gathering. Okay, you put it in my hand. All right. Okay, you're going to put that in my hand. Cool. I am going to reload next turn, so all right. I'll tell you this right now. I'll take it. I'll take Mistcaller. Yes, our opponent doesn't realize that we are about to heavily rebuild. And I even don't care if my opponent gets all these cards. Only one of these cards actually matters for our opponent to get. So, that's fine. Yeah, I love that Magic has built all these different play styles around the idea of like cracking packs and okay, Vanish, cool. That sucks. I wish our opponent didn't play fucking Vanish in the year 2020. All right. Battlecry, control frozen minion, gated armor. I don't have that. We'll play that. I'm just going to try to get some stuff out of my hand here, and we'll evolve some things up. Okay. I don't mind drawing that. I don't have any death rattles in my hand or my deck, but I don't mind our opponent thinking I do. But yeah, as you're saying, TCGs, like I think that is probably the only fair thing. Now, obviously, one of the things that sucks about buying packs in trading card games like that is dealing with the inevitable problem of, oh, well, I can't play anymore because my favorite deck is now not standard and I can't play it in tournament. I can play it home play, but I can't play it in tournament, which is a real bummer. Death Rattle if it's your opponent's turn. I want to evolve this. This is a 5-drop I want to evolve. I don't want this to play, so we'll keep it. Destroy a minion. You take death to its health. And Battlecry for opponent has 6 or more cards. Charge. And Rush. You draw we're just going to rush that. Beef up this. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice beefy friend. And then we will take care of that. We don't have any death rattles. Take care of that. And then do that. We also could make all our minions real big and fun. I wish that we were going to get some armor. We're not going to get any armor, so that doesn't help. And our opponent probably won't have 6 cards in their hand, so I don't think we're ever going to get charged on that. Really, I just want to, like, evolve some stuff. But if our opponent is going to play... Ooh, okay. Well, I was going to play this. Now I'm going to play this. And I'm going to evolve my stuff. Yeah. Do I want to get rid of these things? Yes. Let's revolve. And then we're going to evolve. Hell yeah. That was a pretty fun turn. I did a lot in that. Yeah, when played in intended drafts, etc., it's a fun time, but the mode of play is very keep buying it. Yeah, I mean, and it also... Hey, Magic the Gathering, They keep putting out cards. There's always new Magic cards. Like, always. People are like, Hearthstone puts out too many cards. I'm like, have you seen Magic? And you got to buy those cards. You got to buy packs for those cards. A lot of Magic cards. No offense to people who play Magic, of course. But. Alright. Getting yourself some Jades. Look, I'm not against playing Jade. This is kind of interesting. I'm kind of having fun playing against that. That probably has to go. That 5/5 I can't swing into right now, but I can. Alright. Do that. I can swing into that. I can do 5 to face. Swing into that. I'm going to play a couple cards to do that. We don't have any more Bog Spines, so this is kind of a dead card. But we'll play this. And we'll play... Do you want to take some damage by getting rid of that 5/5? You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. Let's take some damage. I'm okay with that. I'll take a little damage. We'll save our little health there. Alright. We got some first. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Oh, hell yeah. I definitely want to summon a random legendary. Please don't kill this. Please don't kill this. Let me summon a random legendary. That would be fun. Let's have fun, Rogue. Let me play that card. Ah. Well, we can do it at least. Because we can't do anything else, so we might as well summon a random legendary. Since our opponent has to use stealth. Ugh, not let me target our opponent. Rude. Alright, let's do this. What do we get? Alright, Black Knight. That's not exciting. But, this is pretty cool. We activated our Corrupt. We made it a 2/3. And our opponent suddenly gets cards in their hands. Now that's a 7/7 with charge. We got a fun board. That's a 3/3 now. We definitely want to evolve that. But now our doppelgangsters are bigger, which is fun. Our disorders are bigger. That doesn't really help us. No, I totally understand. There's an article not too long ago about how MTG has a lot of rich boy gatekeeping because card shop and draft nights and all that. Yes, and then if you just try to do like a inexpensive deck that plays well, people like, yeah, look down at you. Or even just like a fun deck. Yeah, there's a lot of gatekeeping in Magic. I mean, any hobby, unfortunately, is just going to be rife with that. And it's a real bummer. Look at our 3/6. Aww. Summon all the friendly minions that died this turn. I want to summon all the friendly minions that died this turn at some point. Stop doing that. Now our opponent's going to make us mill. And I don't want to mill. So I would say that. Most of this deck is interesting. And I like it. I do not enjoy the parts here where I am milling. Don't take away my fun cards. Well, that was a Desert Hare. I don't mind losing that too much. But yeah, I'm not enjoying this whole milling my deck bullshit. Well, these gotta die. Yeah, and that goes away. Cool. Just had to die. I don't have any evolves, but I gotta play cards in my hand. So let's just play some cards that are in my hand and get some cards out of my hand here. I gotta get cards out of my hand. And then let's do that. Cool. You can mill yourself. Get some cards out of your hand. Yeah, I don't hate that. Keep it there. We still have a lot of cool shit we can do. We still have an evolve. We still have an unstable evolution. Yeah, we can summon all the minions that died if we want. If we kill a bunch of stuff by trading, stop doing this mechanic. It's annoying. Definitely kind of want to save this for evolve. I know what Death Shadow does. I knew they were going to have another one. This is just very frustrating. Our opponent's deck went from like, oh, cool, Jade Druid or Jade Rogue. I keep saying Jade Druid. It's like, oh, Jade Rogue to like, oh, Mill Rogue. We gotta kill that. I shouldn't have let that live. At least this is random shit. I mean, it's Discover, but. All right.
Can't get away.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. Baku, such a weird thing to have in my hand. I'm going to play this just because of the 3/6. I just got to get cards out of my hand because I'm going to be playing a big card out of my hand, which is this friend. I knew they were going to keep their buffs, but whatever. Got a taunt in the board. Let's just try to big. I'm trying to build a big board here, but I'm also trying to just play cards so I don't mill any of the rest of my deck. I do want to play Confessor and Hero Power again because that's just fun. I bet this is Ice Barrier. I mean, it could be Counterspell. I mean, it could be anything, but it would be terrible and great if it was Ice Barrier. All right. I don't have another of those. Cool, cool, cool. All right. What you got here? Got there. Cool.
Can't get away.
Vaporize. Hey, I vaporized my 2/2. I do not care about that. Hell yeah. What are you making? What do you got? Hey, Pyros. Okay. I don't necessarily want another card in my hand, but I'll take a Pyros. Pyros is pretty all right. I'll take a Pyros. Yeah. You know what? Pyros. Sure. What's up? What's up, Pyros? Thanks for everybody that's hanging out. I just wanted to do a bonus stream this week. You played 2 Vanishes? You played 2 Vanishes. Our opponent plays 2 copies of Vanish. I hate this deck. I hate our opponent's deck. What do we even mill? Oh, explosive footstool. Yeah, I definitely dislike our opponent's deck very, very much. All right, let's try to play cards. Try to play as many cards as we could. Looks like you'll still win. Yeah, Rockstar, I appreciate that. I mean, like, we have been able to do more things, and we've got some cards that certainly help. Like, we can get through a taunt. If our opponent suddenly has card draw, our cards, we can do some stuff. N'Zoth, certainly, our opponent also plays N'Zoth, but they don't have a lot because we are also going to devolve their N'Zoth. We did not lose our Evolve, so I'm going to save Doppelgangster for that, but I am definitely going to do this. And, okay, Mana Bind, now they have an Devolve. So that's not great. We had the other Devolve in case it was something else. But I don't love that. We can get through that. And let's see. Can't play that this turn. Don't want to destroy a taunt. Kind of want to just do this. Yeah. Really weird out our opponent. I just didn't want them to heal. I would prefer them not being able to heal. And also, somehow be able to play N'Zoth again. Can they do 2 damage to 1 damage to us? No, they can play that. Yeah. Play the other one. Togwaggle scheme. Cool, cool, cool. You play your other Togwaggle scheme just to get one more in there. I understand. You gotta. All right, so we're going to devolve. Still have taunts in the way. We could play that and get rid of it. That's not going to save us. We can do this. And guess we can do that. Just to...
You're coming with me.
That's not going to do it. All right, we'll concede. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. Yeah, I would say, part of that deck, very excited about. Other parts of that deck, not happy playing against. At least it took a really long time. And we're going to just go right back in, play some more Evolves. I'm getting a little salty. I know that's in me. It's not a part of me I like, but I'm getting a little salty about that deck. A deck that plays 2 Vanishes, I'm just... Yeah, you spoke... Rockstar Poe, you basically were like, you'll still probably win, and then they played N'Zoth, and it was like, oh, you're not going to... I'm not going to win. Because even if they just played their other minions, that was bad. Yeah, them having the N'Zoth in there was definitely a changer. We're going to keep Desert Hare. We're going to put Bogspine back in our deck. We're always looking for Evolve with Desert Hare. We didn't get it. We did get Corsair, which maybe Bog would have been good to have. But yeah, I would say the mill portion of our opponent's deck sucks. Mill sucks. I played somebody the other day that comboed that new card that removes 5 cards from your opponent's deck and comboed it to remove 15 cards from my deck in 1 turn. And I just conceded. Because I would have milled for... It was just... I lost 15 cards out of... I lost half my deck in 1 turn. So I was like, okay, well, you did your combo. Bye-bye. Alright, we'll see how Fatty Depp does. Or how we do against Fatty Depp. So far, not doing so great. We got a weapon, though, which means we at least, on the turn we play our weapon, we can get a minion on the board. That's great. But who knows? We might just win this one by default, because our opponent isn't doing anything. And honestly, after that last game, I'll take a free win. If we get a free win this turn, I will take it and be thrilled about it. Oh, nope, movement. All right, our opponent's playing. Our opponent's playing games. Okay, they're playing Hearthstone with us. Great. What's up? Welcome to Hearthstone.
How much is this worth to you?
Cool. I like this card. I like your style. Get some stuff from another thing. Play it. Maybe our opponent isn't going to get through both of these. Maybe we'll have something to do next turn when we play Knuckles, but at least we can evolve 1 card with Knuckles. You want to have at least 1 card. Okay, cool. So far, I'm not hating this deck at all. There's some fun stuff in this deck. Good on you. Is this a test deck? If it's a test deck, great. I haven't seen a single new card yet. That's okay. It's Wild. You don't have to play new cards in your decks in Wild. It's weird when you don't, but you don't have to. Doppelgangster for next turn? Hell yeah. You love to see it. I mean, I should say I love to see it. We're going to swing into that and take some damage, but we are going to... Awesome. So next turn, we can play Doppelgangster. I would hope maybe we're going to pull Pitmaster so that we can corrupt the Pitmaster for a later turn. We do have Desert Hares with Unstable Evolution for a later turn if we need that. Swashbuckler, hell yeah. Minstrel, please don't draw a 4/4. You didn't, great. Good for me. We got an Evolve for a later turn. And our opponent does not want to do this. Our opponent is possibly seeing where the things are going. They looked into their future and realized, I don't want to do this. Because they realized, at the very least, I was going to evolve my board again. I was going to either trade or go face and then evolve my board. I was also going to be playing other cards to make my deck, to make it even better. Fatty Depp, I do not blame you. You were distracted at the beginning of the game. Or maybe you got disconnected. Was that a good win? No. Will I take it? 100%. Am I going to play another game? Of course. I'll take that win in a heartbeat. Please, please give me that win.
Morgul versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
All right, we got an Evolve. Let's hard mulligan. We're going to try to get ourselves a Desert Hare. Live the dream, the turn 3D. Aristfan says a win-win. Hi, Aristfan. Happy to have you here. And you're not wrong. Okay, we got a Firefly. We got 2 Evolves in our hand. We need some cards to evolve with those cards. So let's get to that. Hopefully. Chain Gang. Don't mind that. That's good. Yeah, so we are looking for Desert Hare. Pitmaster. I'll take a Pitmaster. Chain Gang is good. Jam is here. Hey, Jam. We're just trying to build a board right now. And then we will evolve that board. And then we will go face with that board. Also, if our opponent plays minions that we can then decrease in cost and get a Corner Creeper for a reasonable price. But even a 7-drop with, you can get down to 4. Because we're not playing it for its health or its attack power. We're playing it because it's a 7-drop that we can then evolve into a 9-drop or a 10-drop or whatever. Even an 8-drop.
I wonder.
Me too.
We have many.
Secret Mage. Cool. I mean, honestly, what I've been playing for like an hour and change. This is our first Secret Mage. Okay, so we got our turn 5. We can play that. We are going to test for a lot of things right now. Okay, it's not that. Is it what here? We'll test for. Okay. This was the thing I'm most happy about. The thing I'm honestly the most pleased about is that was not. So yeah, so this is you target a minion with a spell. You gain 1+1/+1. That was not counter spell, and that was the thing I really wanted to test for. That's a bummer. This is a bummer. Our opponent just has a really good hand. And now we have to test for a bunch of things. I mean, I have to try to kill that. I got to. So I'm going to play my coin next turn. Okay, that's fair game. All right. All right. I'm going to play my coin next turn because I have to test for counterspell, and that sucks. Because I want a coin, because I want to evolve this. But we do have this to play if that doesn't work. So, coin, not counterspell. Great. So I'm playing Doppelgangsters. I'm playing Corridor Creeper. If it was counterspell, I was going to play Chain Gang. Great. Now I got a big board. Hell yeah. You'll love to see it. Foe Reaper is great. This is a bad 6-drop. It's a very bad 6-drop. Terrible 6-drop. This is a pretty good 6-drop. Hello, welcome. I'm playing Hearthstone on a Friday afternoon. Got a 4/3. That's not the best 6-drop, but Yeah. Gonna do some trading. What do you got? What do you got? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okay, do that. I'm gonna. I mean, this could be Flame Ward, but I'm gonna assume it's Ice Block. Maybe it's Vaporize. I don't know. I don't know what my opponent's playing. Maybe it's Ice Barrier. Okay. Well, I don't love to see that. A 4/7 with taunt, you know, I'll take it.
I'm late. I'm late.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate that very much. Gonna get the old applause here. Thank you so much. Did I not? I don't have Streamlabs in notifications up. There it goes. Sorry about that. Didn't have that up. But thank you very much for the subscription. Appreciate it. Let's throw the Bear Cave, the Lego, the Scythe emote in the chat. Thank you very much for that. Go in there. Hell yeah. Welcome aboard. Oh. Oh. There we go. All right. What are we going to do here? But yeah, appreciate it. And thank you for the follow, of course. We could evolve. Again, I don't want to evolve because I don't know what they've got. So, okay, that's Flame Ward. Okay, that was Flame Ward. Yeah. Devolve. Okay. Just do that. I don't mind that. I don't love that. I really just wanted to find out if it was Counterspell or not. Because I don't want to lose my Evolve. Revolve I'm kind of saving for some nonsense. Something nonsensical that I really just have to like... I know that B saying stop having secrets isn't going to change our opponent's deck because it's filled with secrets. But I would love to have less secrets. Can I get less secrets? If I... Cool, you're gonna... Cool. Alright. I understand. I can't be asking for less secrets because... Okay. Play this. And... Great. Hey, your mechs cost less now. I'm kind of playing that mostly because I would love that to be splitting image, or duplicate. I love one of these to be duplicate, so they just end up with Mech Warper. Like here, have a Mech Warper. Enjoy. Okay. Damn. All right. Dang. Okay. All right. Fine. Be that way. What does this do? Give random friendly minion 2 reinforcers +2/+2. Fine. Do that. It was duplicate. Alright, they got 2 brand. Any feelings about the news that they're making Red Dead Online a $5 standalone in December? The news to me says that not enough people to their liking play Red Dead Online. That is what that news sounds like to me, is that they wish more people were playing Red Dead Online. The Red Dead Redemption sold well enough for them, but Red Dead Online is not selling up well enough, or that not enough of those people continue to play Red Dead Online, and they would like to make more money via selling gold in Red Dead Online. So maybe there are my friends who really like Red Dead 2 don't like Red Dead Online because there isn't enough fun hijinks. It sounds like maybe with $5 more people will play. It seemed like it wasn't a good time. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I've seen the online parts of those games actually do really well, so it's taking away the $60 buy-in. Yeah, I'm just saying, from my understanding of what I gotta do here? After you cast a spell on a minion, add a priest spell to your hand. I mean, I'll take a priest spell. I need this to exist for that to work. So, I guess I'll do that. I'll take that. Yeah. Eat it. And then take that too. I have just, the people I know that enjoyed it did not enjoy Red Dead Online. There's not enough Red Dead Online to make Red Dead Online worth playing. So that is what I hear. Maybe there is now.
Well played.
All right. Well, so we're not going to win this. Cause yeah, this game is done. We didn't have a shot at this. We might have been able to, if our opponent just drew very poorly, maybe we would have been able to win. But they just had answers, and then I wasn't playing in my top form. I'll say that. But I also did not have a chance with that deck. Yeah, let's go again. Might still be one of the more to do. Yes. I have heard the Grand Theft Auto Online is people that play Grand Theft Auto Online really like Grand Theft Auto Online and enjoy it very much and continue to play it and spend money in it. And I'm sure there are people that play Red Dead 2 Online or Red Dead Online and enjoy it. Them making it $5 if you don't already own the game makes me think, whoa, that was fun. You may have noticed this, maybe you didn't notice this, that in the background I had a box there hanging up, and it is now fallen. So that's fun. I get to go do that later. We won't keep any of this. We'll keep Evolve. But it does make me think that they talked about it on the Beastcast this week. I haven't listened to this week's Beastcast. GTA Online is way easier to put in zany stuff. The period nature limits you a bit. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, a thing to take into consideration there. Okay, so we have Evolve. It's good. We can't evolve this on turn 3. It's not as good as Desert Air because it's going to give us a 3-drop and a 1-drop, but we can do that. That's not my favorite outcome, but it is an outcome. We are working against a priest, obviously. Yeah, my thinking is they don't think more people are going to buy Red Dead for new consoles, or people who bought it aren't going to upgrade it and then keep playing online, maybe. So maybe that's a way to get more people in. I don't know. I'm making a lot of speculations. So we do have Evolve. We could wait till turn 5. Our opponent isn't doing anything, so we could just play this if we wanted to. I'm kind of torn. I'll see how I feel about turn 3. Okay, we got another Pitmaster. We'll save that other Pitmaster for later. Let's just do it. Our opponent isn't doing anything right now, so let's make some fun. What we got here? What is this? Oh yeah, this is ETC, God of Metal. After friendly rush minion attacks, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. I've seen some combos with this card. It seems kind of fun. Oh, Sharks2K just subscribed with Prime. That's for 10 months. Thank you so much, Sharks. Hit the applause button. Let's throw the emotes in the chat. Thank you very much, Sharks. Our opponent is just healing and doing nothing else, which is fine. We have no rush minions, so let's just make that bigger. Have some fun with that. Let's do that. That's cool. Thank you so much for renewing your subscription, Sharks. Appreciate it very much. Welcome, welcome. Throwing some emotes in the chat to thank you. Okay. Yep. Mass Hysteria. Cool. Everything's dead. Fun. Now we get to rebuild our board. So the thing about this is going to cost 3. It's not going to corrupt our Pitmaster, which sucks. But let's just play our Pitmaster, and that will rebuild our board a little bit. We want to save these for something else. We do have an Evolve left. We've got 2 Bog Spine. We've got 2 Unstable Evolutions. We've got some options there. Okay. Going to reduce cost of your spells. Cool. Seance. Okay. I believe this is an OTK. That is going to be my guess. All right. So we can't kill this. So all we can do is make our board big. that. Don't hate that. That doesn't help us at all because the battle cry didn't go off. So that's a dead card. 4/6, we'll take that. And hell yeah, look at that, friend. When you target this minion with a spell, you gain Divine Shield. We don't have any spells that are going to help this. That's not going to help at all. But it's a 3/4. So we'll take that. Would we have liked to have killed this? Yes, especially after playing Radiant Elemental, of course. Okay, yeah, you're doing this one. So our opponent is just going to be doing as much as they can to reduce cost of cards in their hand here. This is probably double Yogg. I saw who plays this deck. Raffle, I believe. Raffle, who is a wild Hearthstone streamer, content creator. I saw the play this deck. It might be YouTube. It might be a YouTube video today or yesterday. So yeah, our opponent is incredibly reducing the cost of a couple minions in their hand or a couple cards in their hand. Most likely Yogg, because this is also increasing the spells that Yogg plays. The last 2 times I have subbed, you got a shark-themed card in the same game. Spooky. Sharksuke, that is spooky! That's awesome. Hey, you know what? This deck is cool because the thing about Yogg is you can lose. You can play Yogg and just lose. So I'm psyched that our opponent is playing this because if this isn't a Yogg deck, what are you doing? So if our opponent is playing double Yogg, that rules. That really does rule. They did it quite a bit. Good on them. This deck is awesome. They got a lot of this off. Damn. They got a lot off on their combo. They got their combo in on turn 7. They did it quite a bit. I hope they have more than one card in their hand that they really wanted to discount. We are going to devolve this to keep them from getting other stuff. So I had to do that. Can't let you keep having that. Our next turn is going to be great because we're going to play this and these two. And, yeah. Do that. Then we'll go face. And let's see what you got. What did you heavily discount?
Welcome. Care to hear your fortune?
Yes, please. Play one of your cards. That's not what I want to see. Oh, you discounted Scream. Okay. That's pretty fun. That's not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, you filled your board with 4/4s. Cool. What are these? Here's the fun thing about this. If I play Revolve, these become different 9-drops. So we don't want that. So what we have to do is... Great. I'm going to say this. If your deck... If you use this deck and you do Clown instead of Yogg, I don't enjoy that. I like that way less. I like this... I like Clown version of this deck where you fill your board with copies of 4/4s. I like that way less than the alternative, which is heavily discounting Yogg, and then you played all those spells to make Yogg go off a lot. That's way more interesting. This is the worst version of that deck. I actually think this is really lame comparatively. Yeah, I think this sucks. It's a shitty version of this deck. Wait. Wait, when you devolve 9 drops that have been discounted, it went for what they cost? Wait, what? That's new. That's got... What? What happened? Wait, what happened? Wait. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? We killed ourselves. Oh, we killed ourselves. Amazing. Wait, when you heavily discount a card like that and we devolved it, they became 1/1s. They became 0-cost minions because they cost 0 when they were played? That shouldn't be. Those should have been 8 drops. And then I got so giddy that I didn't realize I had the card that when I play other cards, it kills me. I don't think we were going to win that game anyway, but we died spectacularly. I think that death was rad. Let's play one. We'll get at least one more game in. I'm probably going to quit out of here at 3 Eastern. But let's get another game in. That death was spectacular. I don't think we were going to win that because I assume our opponent had another card in their hand that had been heavily discounted. But that was pretty fun. I didn't think that was possible. It devolved the cards. They got heavily discounted. It devolved because it was corrupted and the copies. That's what it was. Okay, so that's what it was. Corruption is bonkers and doesn't make any sense. Corruption. So when the cards got corrupted, the other 4/4s that appeared were 0 drops. The original that was played was a 9 drop. That I think that's what happened. So, Corridor Creeper, when I play that for 0, it doesn't corrupt other cards. But it does evolve because it wasn't a corrupt card. But if it's summoned a copy, okay, that's... Why are we playing against... I said I wanted to play one more game. Why is my one more game against Secret? Okay. Why are we playing against Secret Mage on the last game? Okay, so that's what it is. If I ever play that deck again, I can devolve the board because those are not... Okay. That's Billy Bonkers right there. That's wonderful nonsense that I am super into. Oh, that's so weird.
We have many secrets.
Okay, so we can build a board here. We don't have any 4 dots to play. We can play this on 4, so let's just put some friends out there. See if we can help out. No, we can make that. Let's make that a 4-drop. Okay. Better trades. Got another one of those. Cool, cool, cool. That was such a weird game. That's so weird. Okay. Huh. So strange. Well, now I know if anyone ever plays Clown again, I'll know what to do against it. So weird. All right, so
I'm late.
one of these is probably Counterspell, which is frustrating. Well, this changes things. Let's play this. Well, okay, runes. All right. Now let's test for Counterspell. One of them Counterspell. Great. Not the best hand I've ever played, but minions turn out okay. We got rid of some of those. We can then play this on 5 and this on 6 with this. It's not the worst. We've got some plays to make. Hopefully one of these lives so our turn 5 isn't complete waste. Or we pull in Dread Corsair. That would be nice. Okay. All right, well, so much for having a board. We might just have to swing into this, which sucks. Just mutate. We don't have any. We'll play that. Mutate it. Test for whatever. No, I'm just gonna do this. I don't like this, but hate swinging on an empty board. But we do have Doppelgangster, so we can play that next turn. And we also corrupt it. Or this is already corrupted, so because we played Doppelgangster. That's right. Yeah.
I intend to deceive.
Okay. Put these out. Another runes. Cool. This. Should have done this first. Would have saved me a 5-drop. Didn't think it through. I'm on a little on tilt. Not bad. Not the worst. Not bad. Let's make this.
Do you have the artifact?
That's worse. This is a worse 3-drop than the 2-drop I had. That's not great. Yeah, I am a little tilted. This is gonna be my last game. Obviously, it's almost over. So, yeah, it's over. It's literally over. We lost. Cool. Well, that's not how I like to end my streams, but it happens. All right, so let's go here. We got a couple fun wins. We got a couple fun losses. We got a couple terrible losses. Highs and lows on the stream. I want to thank everybody coming out. We are going to go ahead and raid. I'm going to go see who is streaming that I want to go give a little love to. We always end a stream with a raid, so don't you worry about that. That is going to happen. I just got to go and see who's streaming right now. We're going to go hang out with my buddy Adam, a.k.a. Seabats, playing Street Fighter V. Adam rules. This is a lovely dude. And the nice thing about Adam is you're thinking like, oh, a fighting game stream. I don't want to watch that. Adam has built a lovely community of great people, and he tracks a lot of people. I don't know. We'll see if he's doing... oh, no, he'll be right back. So that's a bad time to go raid Adam. I was just about to say we're going to go raid Adam, but Adam is currently on a break, so that's not a good raid. So we're not going to raid Adam. I was pumping him all up about how rad Adam is. He is. Seabats, you want to go give Seabats a chance, S-E-A-B-A-T-S, who's playing Street Fighter 5, but he is on break, so we are not going to go raid him. We're going to go raid my buddy Ben, Bengineering. Ben is also streaming, and is streaming Dead by Daylight. So we're going to go give Ben a raid. So let's go give Ben a raid. Ben rules. Lovely person. Good times. Great community as well. And yeah, we'll go give Ben a raid. Thanks so much for hanging out. Feel free to come along this raid. I hope you have a great rest of your Friday. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. So come out and check that out, 9 p.m. Eastern, for my next Build with Bear stream. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great time. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for spending this random afternoon with me. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.